The capital S backstory.
Okay. So as soon as I click A, the run will begin. Are you ready, Joe?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go. Okay.
So Caleb gets to determine his own countdown, but I don't.
That's right. Okay,
That's
so
what I
we're going to
feel.
start off. What's different between this game compared to the first two games and then the remake of the reboot series is that this one is a 3D platforming. And it's a 3D platformer RTS. Can you believe that?
And the old ones were...
2D. Just 2D, really hard. Yo, that was a fast clip.
Nice.
Just a regular 2D platformers. The newest one, Oddworld Soulstorm, they call it a 2.9D, which there is essentially it's a 2D platformer, but there's so much depth between where you are to like your surroundings that it's almost 3D in a way. It's 2.9. Like if you see something out in the distance in this 2D thing, you will go there eventually, and it's a beautiful game. So we are doing clips. These are frame perfect things. So I need an audio
Big
cue.
well.
Yes, big well. So another thing about this game is the Kwarma system, and this also takes place, or this is used in all of the older games also. And essentially, throughout each of these games, you need to save, your brothers, your fellow Mudokons. We're gonna do a little thing quick. But we're not gonna do that because it takes a lot of time, and that we don't have time for that. So we're gonna get the bad ending to this game. And as a kid, I didn't know there was a bad ending to this game. Like, if you play the game normally and you do your best to save everyone, you'll get through it and you'll get the good ending. But for some reason, as a kid, I was like, I'm gonna be evil this time. I'm gonna kill every single one of my, people. And I found out that basically the game ends 2 levels early. And when I found that out as a kid, my mind was blown. I was like, this actually happens? Like, your actions have consequences? It was cool. But, so that green thing, that is called a slig, and that's one of the many, soldier races. They're little slug creatures, and they basically give them legs so they can walk. Okay, just wait, I gotta focus. Nice, okay. That jump power up almost ran out. But the other one is the little pink thingies. Those are slugs. They're kind of little dog things. So now we're playing as Munch, and so it's in the beginning. It's sort of like a split timeline thing. So like you see what Ava's doing before the events of them meeting up. Also, his clips are a little bit hard to do, but we'll see. Might take a few tries. But basically, Munch right now is in Viker's Labs, which is this giant air base in the sky, essentially. And the... Okay, we're gonna get this clip first. His is definitely the hardest ones. This run definitely starts off. This run definitely starts off a little slow in the beginning, but once I get past the beginning part, it's a pretty fast game actually. I think this might actually. Okay, this might. I think that would look good. Okay, one moment. There we go. That looks better. There we go.
Alright.
There we go. Got one more to do. see if I can get a first try. Nice. First try. There we go. So we just kind of clipped out of the map.
Water temple.
Yes. So Munch, he is a water creature mainly, but he goes out and he can walk, and it's pretty cool. So we're gonna swim this way. I always like these beginning parts because during the normal gameplay you're swapping between Munch and Abe, but in these beginning levels it's sort of a solo mission of them, him escaping and stuff, and then them meeting up. Nice. There we go. So for some reason there's water kind of going. Ooh, that sucks. There's water, thankfully, just right outside this boundary, so we can easily swim around some things. Now we're gonna do a cool little jump. Nice, first try. There we go.
Right.
It's a little tough.
I like that it's an aquatic creature and it's just balancing on its.
Yeah,
foot.
yeah, he's got
That's interesting.
This could be. Let's see. So there's this is the standard original Xbox game. Ooh, not save. But there's also the HD version, which is for like PC. And for some reason, they got rid of his springy sound effect for like when he walks, and they replaced it with like a mushy like noise. And I'm like, it's more realistic, but it's not as fun, like a really like squishy and wet, I don't know, but it's
They like
interesting.
it moist.
Yes, moist. And also
Critically
Munch.
moist.
Yeah, Munch's speed in the PC version is also a lot faster. They boosted his speed, so there's some slight differences that I need routing wise for Munch if I'm using him. I found this out as a kid that you can just do this. So this is another race on Oddworld. They're called the interns, and they're basically the main workers for Vikers.
I see.
Yes, and Vikers are kind of the scientists / doctors / drug manufacturers of Oddworld. So, they have a pretty big industry. But yeah, our main goal right now is to go to the poop chute, and you'll find out where it is. I also found that out as a kid that the way they were placed on the map, you can actually just slide through it, which is kind of funny. Okay.
What is the shape of those?
Yes. So
Yes,
those
this
are
is the shape.
I believe those are also interns, but they have armor on. Okay. So I don't think.
What?
One second.
I'm confused. Am I the only one that finds the shape weird?
Nice. There we
Just
go.
don't question it.
See what you
Yes. Oh, wait, if you have any questions, I can definitely answer. So this is the little poop chute thing. There's a huge cutscene that happened where Abe goes in this well that launches him up all the way into the air, into the Vikers labs, and then they kind of meet. It's a very funny cutscene. Joe saw it yesterday.
Yes.
Dude, you were loving those cutscenes.
Those are hilarious.
Yeah.
I wish that.
It's very dark. It's very funny. Also, there's a humor to like the darkness that is of this world. That's fun.
You'll see some of it in the bad ending cutscene.
Oh yes,
at the end.
you'll see it in the bad ending.
Yeah.
But we're gonna do the best thing, and we're gonna throw Munch to die while we play most of the stages. Abe. We're gonna clip through these bombs. Yeah, so the best way to describe this game is a 3D platformer RTS, and you're kind of, as you go through the state or through the maps and stuff, you slowly. One second. you slowly, gain more party members and stuff, and then you can use those and you can upgrade them with these little things. And you use them to, try and get to the end. But we're gonna get one of our little buddies right here.
He looks really happy about being
Oh yeah, yeah. Abe, he can pick people up, pretty fun. We're gonna throw some bombs, some nice bomb placements. That's perfect. Throw them down. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, for some reason. Okay. So this is an upgraded unit, actually. So you can actually, in certain levels, you can upgrade them, and it's pretty cool. Also, as I was saying, Abe, he's a very spiritual being, and so he can chant. And you can even do this in the first two games, the 2D PlayStation 1 games, where you can essentially possess enemies. And the main reason why they decided that was because Lorne Lanning, he's the director slash main person behind these games. He does not like violence in video games, and he feels like a lot of games are just kind of shooting and guts and violence for almost no reason. And he wanted a way of having some sort of challenge slash gameplay with not Abe being holding a gun, So
he throws people instead.
yeah, he can throw people. He can possess other, and he can possess other beings to then shoot and do things.
To your violence.
But yeah, these were one of the first games to have like tons of amazing cutscenes. Because I don't know if you know, but PS1 cutscenes are not always the best. But the first two games,
Xbox supremacists.
What? How could?
the first two games,
cutscenes be bad?
came out on PS1.
That's what I mean.
What was it saying? The first two games actually came out before Toy Story, which was one of the first main big budget movies for CGI. And I would say the CGI within the PS1 games, amazing, top tier. They're awesome. So we're gonna get Munch now. We're gonna clip him through the door. So now we don't really need to do Munch clips that much anymore. I think there's really only two more that I need to do.
Does anyone see the black and white key?
Where's she at?
Oh no, she's hiding because of all the noise, but I
Yeah,
was going to
she's
feed her.
Like
A
come
few
down.
hours ago?
She was out there.
I'll see if I can find her. I didn't see her come down in the last couple of days.
Somebody dropped their keys.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, did you drop my keys?
I can try to feed her later too.
No.
She just wants to hide.
Okay. Yeah, so pick them up, throw them over, get some people, pick them up, and then we're gonna get another one.
Oh, just do some cookies.
So yeah, so we're gonna bring these three. They'll be the key to unlocking the portal, essentially. They may die in the end, but it's for the greater good.
Some of you may die, but that
Yes.
is a sacrifice I am willing to
Exactly.
make.
Exactly.
My name is Lord Farquaad. Farquaad. Mega Chode.
Are those the guys you need to be saving, or are they just...
Yes, yeah. So normally at the end, there's bird portals, and those where you can basically teleport them out of places.
Somebody napped the entire
But they might die, but
And
we'll
they're still
see.
working on church. As far as I'm aware.
Toby,
Great.
you know where you're headed, the stupid food table. I'm not going. Don't you have stuff to eat in the bathroom? There you
He
go.
likes to go back and forth a lot. Aurora's usually the one that starts it, but if you happen to see her, there's food in the
Yeah,
back.
okay, sounds good.
This run's actually going pretty good so far. So we're gonna open up some doors that'll give us a nice straight shot to the end. Basically, we're gonna pick up Munch and we're just gonna run for it, and it'll be good, hopefully. Pick him up. There we go. Okay. Hopefully, no one gets shot. Okay, so that's okay. He'll come back.
What is it?
Oh, this could be that actually. Good. Please, please. Oh god. Okay. Whew. We were running low on health there. Okay, someone did die.
No.
Yeah, that's okay. The funny thing is, we saved one person in this entire game. You'll find him out, but it's faster to save the guy with funny enough. So you'll see that in a later level. Okay. Come on with me, I guess.
So if you're playing normally, would you defeat all these enemies?
Yes, you know, you can defeat all the enemies. You kind of gotta think strategy-wise. You know, use your, you can have your party members, you know, go and beat them up and stuff. So you need to be very smart of how you know, delegate to your party members and stuff. But, yeah, great game. So, now we'll save Munch. I always hated this level as a kid because it was basically the exact same level as the other one, if you remember. There's another one, like a couple levels back that, oop, not safe. That was very similar to this. But, let's do, yeah. Some of these doors are a little harder and they require 2 quick saves. Not restarts. There. Oh. Okay.
Can I bother someone to grab me a granola bar?
Sure.
Appreciate it.
Think fast. No, I'm not gonna throw it.
Throw it in the box.
Bold of you to assume I could catch it.
I'm assuming you couldn't catch. That's why I'm not going to.
No, just
Do it?
Just don't, dude. I can't.
Yeah, I know.
I got my hand
No,
open
you
here.
want
I'll wait
just
till I
one?
feel it.
Oh,
This one's a
Joe, do you want one?
No, no, no. I was gonna wait for the throw and I was gonna catch it.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna watch you in the camera.
No, that would be bad. That would be a bad idea. Thank you. No problem.
almost there. There we go. That's good. There we go. Some of those doors can be very annoying. But, yeah, move through. What's also really cool is throughout the game you'll see newspapers, and they kind of showcase what's kind of happening in the background of you know, their exploits and, you know, stuff like that. So you kind of get to see you know, what's happening while these events
There's
are
a wheelchair.
yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, Munch, he's not very fast, but he can have a wheelchair. So that'll give him speed. He can, like, jump and stuff really high. It's kind of cool. These are paramites, one of the many creatures on Oddworld. They make them into paramite pies, and that's a, you know, good little meat pie. A lot of the times, yeah. Yeah. Yes, there's just bombs. A lot of the times, if animals go extinct on Oddworld because of like over catching and stuff like that and using them, you know, they just kind of take them off the menu and they're like, yeah, let's find something else, basically. But
This new recipe is called Human.
yes. And actually, what's kind of funny is, so Rupture Farms in the first game, their business was kind of going down a little bit, and they needed a new meat source, and so their new meat source was Mudokons, So they're gonna make him into Doc and Pops. He kind of like went in on the manager meeting and kind of found that out. That was kind of like one of the big revelations where he's like, I gotta get out of here, you know.
Walks into me. I think we should eat this guy's race.
Yes.
Guy. Are the
Exactly.
people around me bad?
Yes. And so the main like CEOs of this world, they're called the Gluckins. And what's funny about them is they got these they're tall, they got these big business suits. But what you find out,
Slenderman.
yeah, kind of. Well, not really, but
Slenderman.
what you find out is underneath the suits they have long. One sec. They have long arms and tiny legs. So essentially, they're walking on their arms, and they have little like nubs for legs, basically. And it's very creepy. And basically, the reasoning is for that. It's kind of like symbolic, where these people, they don't want to work so much that they'd rather walk on their arms than like actually have to walk or whatever. And that they've basically what's the mutated that way essentially, or like what's the evolution evolved that way, which is kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could die. Let me see. Whenever I got to this part of the world, I was always scared of this area because it's super dark. It was creepy. There's all these dogs everywhere. Oops, slugs. Come on. Oh my god, please. Okay. We're dead. That's okay. We got Munch.
Hatched from the same egg. Is Abe a grabber?
Oh, what?
Well,
well,
they
actually,
hatched from the same egg, so he's clearly a.
Oh, yeah.
The Dawkins are clearly just some sort of alternate species of grabber.
Hello?
It's just a theory.
So how does the clipping actually work? Does the saving move them forward
Yes, so essentially you want to quick save one frame before you hit the wall. And essentially when you quick load, it gives it enough time to
Probably do it in 45.
clip through.
That's cool.
Oh my... Okay, please. This one is not
The
super
sugar
hard.
has enough iron for the bucket and the pickaxe and the focus pole. And then there's a lot of
Yeah, it's sort of like an audio tree that I listen to.
So, how many beds
Are you kidding me? Okay, I gotta focus.
It's like
But otherwise, this one's going very good.
8 beds are in this village.
Yeah, I don't know the reasoning behind
Actually, I haven't-
the egg, where that
That's the
respawns
dragon.
us. Oh, what am I? I am.
Were you on the wrong wall?
Yeah, it's right up here. I'm like, why does the lighting look different?
They do look exactly the same.
Lamau.
That was dumb.
Cool, so there's a possibility my run will just end with the game crashing.
It's hilarious to just hear from the background. Yes, we run right out of the game crash. I wish Oddysee would crash.
Okay, this is a lot easier right up here. That's dumb. Okay. Okay.
Woof woof.
So here is one of the Gluckins. This one isn't a very rich one. He's just a meat herder. So he owns they're called meats. They're basically sheeps, but they walk on one leg. They're pretty cute. That's a meat. Meat plus
Adorable.
butchering equals money, or food, which equals money. Yeah. So, as I said before, we need to find the last can of Gabiar, and basically that is going to be auctioned off at Viker's Labs in a little bit. So essentially, what we need to do is we're going to be taking over other Gluckins and donating all of their money to a Gluckin called Lulu. And he's a very unmotivated Gluckin, and that's actually very uncommon for their race. He doesn't really want to do too much, but he's the perfect candidate to basically donate all this money to, and then we use him to get win the auction and stuff. But yeah.
Didn't like my food.
Oh.
Going back over his food. It goes back and forth between it all the time. Upstairs, I would gladly leave. Seriously, that's what you want. I'll let you eat a little bit more.
There we go. That's our first boss done.
Okay.
I remember how
There
to
it
pin
is,
him in the
Speedrun.
wall.
Only 30 minutes away from now.
What? What's
Fine.
that?
Nothing. Not talking about you.
Just practicing my run.
Yeah, practicing, yep.
So this is another creature on Oddworld. These are the scrabs, and they make scrab cakes out of them.
They
I
eat
don't get
everything.
inspiration for that one.
What's up?
They eat
Open the
everything.
hitbox.
Oh yeah, basically. Yeah. Nothing goes to waste.
Okay. Very sustainable.
Yeah. So this is a scrab farmer, which is interesting because they are like one of the most vicious like beasts on like Oddworld. You saw them in like the first 2 games, and they were like one-hit kill. Actually, a lot of things in the first 2 games are one-hit kill. But
Hey Chase, I'll slip you a 5 if you make your run worse than mine.
So you have to
Deal.
deal.
Give me money. I want money.
Bad run first.
Well, how do you measure that?
so yeah, we get through the door.
You know, different games.
Just
are-
gotta be slow enough that it draws attention away from the fact that mine.
So the camera angle is a little weird because normally we bring a guy up here to stand on that switch so we can get closer. But so basically we need to do this with this weird camera angle. That's not too bad. But yeah, we're basically donating all of our money.
How
And
generous.
yeah, what's really funny is like when you read the newspapers, they're like, why are all these people donating to this one guy? Like, what scheme is this essentially? And they basically, you know, like love the guy by the end of the game. They're like, what, like who does this? But you know, it's pretty cool.
Hey Chris, you know what I'm getting my dad for his birthday? What's that? A Zodiac Dragon.
Okay. We're gonna pick up
The
Munch.
cheapest Zodiac Dragon I could find is.
So that's the shaman. He kind of gives you advice and stuff throughout the game. We're gonna, yeah, we're gonna hopefully. Dude, I was always afraid of that thing because like it looked creepy. I'm like, I don't want to step
Three
in that
Kingdoms.
as a kid.
That's why. So, the cheapest version is also the Japanese version.
But
The English version is $600. I don't exactly know why.
I
the
think we're
Japanese
getting
version is
pretty close
cheap,
to
like
something.
$400 cheaper, but
But we'll see.
One of the workers has retired.
Oh yes, oh yes. Yeah, basically. This is a pretty cool level. We're gonna do Munch first, because his clip is a little bit harder, so we wanna give us extra time.
we're not just gonna throw him off a cliff this time.
So we're gonna go through here. For some reason, certain collisions doesn't give Munch like a sound effect. Ooh. Oh, I made it! Nice, first try.
Nice.
I also always hated this part as a kid, because I'd always drown. But what I've realized, like as you know, an adult now, I guess.
Is that you were bad at video games?
Yeah.
Yes. But also I realized that the platform is super tight in this game. Like, everything is just, like, very precise and... Okay. We're gonna do a little thingy.
Oh, little thingies. I love me some little thingies.
Try. Oh, yo, we did it. Yeah, there's like a weird wall. We're gonna save one more time just in case there's a wall. Okay, yep, we got it. There we go. Not bad. So, this is Magog Motors. This is a very special level. Josiah might know why, but we'll find out. We'll find out. This one's also pretty funny. It's a short level. Only takes maybe like 2 or 3 minutes. Like that. We're gonna be running from like a lot of guns and stuff. So get ready. This is also the introduction of the big bro sligs, and those are like really beefy, basically sligs that have taken like a bunch of steroids. So we're gonna kind of hug the wall. Get around this. Okay, we're gonna be taking our BGDH 2022 photo, guys. Are you ready? Yeah. So
We have to do this on day one.
So
because-
everyone-
Tiny arm.
everyone get up
Alright,
here.
fine, you go ahead. You take it.
Not yet though. Not yet.
Not yet.
We have to do it when there's no gameplay. So it's tradition.
I think you mean when there's advanced gameplay.
Yes. Right. So everyone get in here quick. It's coming up soon.
Right in a second.
Yeah, there's the black and white one.
And go.
Everybody in! Everybody in! Everybody in! Yeah!
No,
We can keep going. We can keep going.
No.
All right.
More photos.
We can keep going.
Oh, okay.
Alright, that's enough. Okay.
Just put it on burst mode and fill Joe's.
Yeah, just do that.
Fill the entire
No
camera
one,
roll.
no one will know if that thumbs up was me or you. Like the way it was coming up, like you won't be able to tell.
Oh, it was clearly our third friend, Benjamus.
There we
Yes.
go. Cool.
Who is Benjamus? That's who Benjamus is. Please tell me Cody's not in the stream.
So we're gonna start off the stage by
I'll be
Calebman Munch.
roasted if Cody's in the stream and they heard me forget who Benjamus is.
You know, this game is named after Munch, Munchie's Oddysee, but you know we don't play him a lot, sadly. It's a fun character.
Can't view live stream participants.
What are the green things?
Oh yes, that's a important thing. The green things that you see, they're called spoos. They're called spoos shrooms. I always just called them. I misread it as a kid, and I just say sploosh. So I just call it sploosh, but basically it's kind of like
Sploosh.
yeah, basically. One sec. But basically that you gain them by picking them up, and then you can use that to then make a ball of energy that can possess other people.
Okay.
And it's also used for opening certain doors and stuff.
Gotcha.
It's interesting. And you can also use it to upgrade like party members and stuff.
It's like the eggs in Jack and Daxter.
Yeah. But I always called it sploosh.
The most legendary GDQ run, Jack and Daxter.
Oh yeah. But yeah, here, easy level.
Fun fact about the photo we just took, that's the first one with all of us since 2019.
That's right. 2019. That's crazy.
What happened in the Jack and Daxter range?
Well,
He made
the
Owen Wilson
guy-
jokes.
the guy Bones he kept making Owen Wilson jokes. He was saying some inappropriate jokes. It was pretty much a meme fest the entire time, and GDQ actually banned it for
He like
2
called
years.
out. He called out Air Canada.
Yeah.
And then not BGDH. GDQ was like tweeted at them, like being like, "We're so sorry for this," And Air Canada was like, "The fuck you talking
Yeah, they
about?"
didn't even, like, he just made an Air Canada joke on, because he's Canadian, he makes a lot of Canadian
Yeah.
jokes. And, like, they didn't even know what he's talking about. Like,
Yeah.
it was the dumbest, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna put Munch in that specific location because
Oh,
we're gonna
throw a
we're
bomb
gonna be-
at him.
Yes, exactly.
Kill him.
You'll see.
There will be no more
Hopefully,
this
if I get it
kind.
good. That's a perfect
Alright.
bomb jump. Woo!
Wheelchair.
Yeah, wheelchair.
Is this, what's that one game? What's the game?
Well,
that
that big key and
Happy Wheels.
Happy Wheels.
I haven't thought about
oh,
Happy
dude,
Wheels.
it was
Oh,
caught in
dude,
the
it's been forever.
thing, and it just kept on
Oh,
vibrating
yeah.
I
back and
can't tell
forth.
how much health you have.
It was amazing.
Oh yeah. So
And of
basically,
course,
the
pausing it
birds.
got it out
You
of
can
the
click a
geometry,
button,
so-
and it kind of gives you like an estimate of how much health you have left.
Oh, it's a Resident
This
Evil
game is
system.
gonna
It's
be
not
a
exact.
nightmare.
Yeah. Like even though you have like one bird left, you know, it's a good amount of hits.
What's a Satisfactory run look like again? They're not super exciting to watch, but it'd be a good run. Just
Okay. Hopefully. Okay, good. Throw this bomb. Now there's a bunch of bombs going off in my ear. That's okay.
But it's a Satisfactory.
For us?
No, Satisfactory.
Oh, I thought that.
Oh,
It's
we
a
should
factory
do that
building.
next year, Josh.
Huh?
We should do like a co-op.
A co-op? That'd be interesting to pull off.
Shot his buddy.
Let me see. I think they actually have that as a category.
Yeah, there's single and then there's I think at least double, but then it goes
Okay.
up to 8 players.
This is
after
where
that.
it could get dangerous.
It might just be single player and then up
We're
to 8
gonna
players.
quick save just in case. I do not want to die.
Or one, but
Interestingly, it's not faster.
Now we're gonna do a hard drive save. Just in
The
case
time
it's-
is about the same. It's still like it's actually slower in co-op
Huh.
because the single player. Maybe it's just an unpopular category.
Maybe.
Oh, sure. Cat. Where did he go?
Back in between.
The heavy Smash boys playing Satisfactory. I have not played since I like finished off my Christmas update farm.
Oh, that's right.
Or no, I played a bit after that. I was
Nice.
working on a rotor factory
Yeah.
because I was trying to like actually finally fully automate like the base tier stuff so I can move on to the big tier stuff. And oh boy, is it like horrible because I made such a small footprint for the factory
Oh.
that it's like it's like I need like 20 constructors and I have like an 8x8 platform to put them on. But I'm trying to figure it out so I could do it on like multiple. I don't know. It's weird.
Right.
It's like I'm trying to do like the iron processing at them because it's right by the starting area where it's like
Which one?
6. The greenfield starting
Oh,
area.
okay.
There's like 6 impure nodes.
Oh,
Like
the iron
like
one?
yeah, 2 on one side, 4 on the other.
Yeah.
I was trying to do it there and just use all that iron. And I'm like, use it for rotors because rotors.
Right, and then eventually motors.
Yeah, I have something that makes. Well, the stators aren't automated. I have to feed the steel pipes in manually still.
Are you guys ready? We're gonna save one guy.
I gotta get back to Satisfactory though. I want to try and finish it before they can do the final update.
Okay. This is our buddy
Which
here.
it sounds like it's still a ways out.
His name is
Yeah, it's
Steve,
still really
and we're gonna
exciting.
save him.
Let's see.
Let's get Steve.
They added nukes.
Big
So
Dad
those
is
are the big boy
awesome.
slugs.
I don't have nuclear yet.
Munch up here.
I don't think I even have the top tier space elevator yet.
Okay.
I
Here we go,
think I
guys.
lost my-
This should give us enough korma to get the good ending, right? Hopefully.
Saved one person. I mean, it stops you from getting the bad ending in fucking Undertale.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
To get the bad, you have to kill
Nice.
everybody.
And that's why I need somebody to count, because I don't
Okay.
want to waste
You just
time
clip?
going back to the...
Yeah, I got it for you.
Thank you.
I'll get it for you. Is that today or is that tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
First run
Nice.
tomorrow.
First try.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
I
If
gotta
you
look up
just
how many's in the ruins, though.
It doesn't say.
I'll make a list right now. I'll just have a note on my phone.
And the reason why it's faster is they give us 2 energy, like 2 sploosh energy, I guess, for saving him. So that gives us enough to get the guy.
Are we gonna be able to see them under their clothes?
Oh, not in this game. Basically, at the end of the first game, Moloch, which is the main CEO of Rupture Farms, he gets struck by lightning, and then you see what's underneath, and like, yo, I can show everyone the picture, but this one is a little more richer CEO, so they got the nice suits. So depending on like the suit cost / like how fancy it is, kind of shows how rich they are as they gluck them. Yeah, they basically have long arms and just little tiny little stub legs that are just kind of hanging.
Oh, Josh.
Yep.
For Satisfactory, I did a 5x5 challenge.
You're gonna have to elaborate on that.
So, you have a 5x5 platform. of
Right.
Foundations.
And you put everything in there,
everything in there.
and you just keep going up.
Yeah.
Do you have to include this like elevation in that 5x5, or are you allowed to put like staircases around the outside?
I don't know if it was specified in the rules because I just kept putting ladders everywhere inside.
Oh god, the belt work would be so kind of a 5x5. You can get maybe like 4 constructors in there.
Yeah. No, not
No.
even. 3.
Oh jeez.
You should have
Perfect.
seen my. I think I did my rotor factory in there.
That's disgusting.
I think I had like close to like 15 layers.
Yeah, this is the same generation as GameCube and PS2. This is a beautiful game for the Xbox. Like, especially I love the indoor levels. They always have like the most detail. Oh wait, what am I doing? I need to real quick. I did the wrong thing. But yeah, basically you can possess them, and then when you're done with them, you can have them explode, which is interesting. I don't know how that works, but yeah.
Very peaceful.
Yes.
No
yes.
guns.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Yes.
Just explode.
Yeah, that's right. It's dark humor. But he really wanted to bring more story and character into games, because a lot of games at the time really didn't really have a lot of that, But level's almost ready, or done.
So, Colin, what I'm seeing is 20 ruins, 16 Snowden, 18 waterfall, 40 hot linen core, and then nothing in New Home.
Yeah, New Home's empty. You're only talking about Flower.
Yeah, and I've just got that, and I'll just take it down as we go.
Okay. But I gotta double check which static encounters actually count for that.
Yeah. What I also like about this
It
game
says, like,
is
right below
it
this,
kind
I
of
think.
hints at what the next level is going to be. So you see kind of this outdoor area. You'll be going there very soon, which that's what I love the most, kind of. Because as a kid, I didn't even realize that.
Do they just die after you use them to give all their money away?
They like pass out. They're like just like from the shock of donating all their money, like that's enough to pass them out.
Why is there a machine that donates money to some random person in all of their offices?
They just come on. There we go. Yeah, they just install them like vending machines in these big CEOs offices, I guess. I don't know, but this is where it could get a little dicey. So hopefully you do good. Get ready. Okay. This is gonna be dangerous.
I skipped a lot. It looks like you have to do like the lesser bosses count towards the kill count to get them before it's exhausted.
Right.
Because they can still appear afterwards.
So what I read, bosses, secret bosses.
Yes. Come on. Let's get him out of here. There we go. We're getting pretty close to the end, actually. We got, I think, 3 or 4, 3 levels left. One of them is super duper short, and the final level is also very short. But, yeah, time's looking pretty good, actually.
Okay, so some of the things I can encounter after I've exhausted it, giving me more XP.
Yeah, specifically like the you mentioned like the lesser dogs.
Snowdrake and Siren, which would be nice for
If you just need a little extra XP.
that little.
Enemy on the other
I
side.
think I'd get a level up after, before I'm done, so I'm a level 11 instead of level 10 before I'm done. Give me like 9 more HP or some shit like that.
Wearing glasses tomorrow, probably.
Hell yeah.
I've been wearing glasses a lot recently. It's nice because, well, my prescription was 4 years old,
Oh yeah.
so my glasses were terrible.
Oh.
Like, it hurt to wear them, but now I have a pretty damn good prescription. And it helps. My eye doctor literally told me, like, you're not gonna like what happens if you keep wearing your contacts for every day for as long as you are. Because, I was putting them on at like 6 in the morning and taking them off at like 10 o'clock at night.
Oh wow.
She said, you're not gonna like what happens because you're constantly stressing your eyes with that weight on them.
Yeah.
And because of how my vision is particularly screwed up, I don't remember exactly what it is, but I can't get LASIK or something. They don't. Conventional surgeries don't work for the way my eyes are set up.
This is a tricky bit.
Yeah, a little.
Wish I could quick save.
I know, right? It's also very fast. If you were to play this on the original Xbox, it'd be a little bit longer of load times.
Anyone can quick save if you emulate, Josh.
That's right.
I didn't know that.
Switch emulation.
You want Nintendo to come fucking
That's done.
DMCA our entire event? Sure.
Sponsored by Nintendo.
Clearly.
Sponsored by
Sponsored by
Nintendo.
That'd be pretty fun.
I always hated this level as a kid because it lasted forever. Basically, you're kind of like raising
The money
water
is stored
levels.
in the brain.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
One day I'm gonna have no animals in my house.
Well, good luck with that because you're an animal.
It's
You just an animal. You kicked my pop can somewhere.
It's behind you here.
Jeez, Joe.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Unbelievable. It's got the tab in it.
levels basically
later
complete,
tonight.
but
I literally just looked
made
up
a little thing quick.
fucking Undertale genocide counts.
Right. I mean, if I exhaust the counter before I actually kill the first Snowdrake, because
We're gonna
that's that
drown Abe.
Snowdrake,
Mm-hmm.
it's no longer classified as a genocide run, and it goes back to neutral.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
So you would have to intentionally, if you got to your 16 encounters before you saw him, you'd have to intentionally end the fight,
Yeah.
run away or pacifist the fight
Right.
until you hit him. Weird. It's gotta be. That's an. I'm sure it's just an interesting quirk in how those mini bosses factor
Well,
in
even
with
the
programming.
Snowdrake's not really a mini boss either.
He's a unique or something. Wouldn't he be?
So there's a Snowdrake, and then there's a Chilldrake,
Right.
which is the same thing, but wearing sunglasses.
Right.
But the Snowdrake, if you, during the true pacifist, he's actually a medium,
There we
Right.
go.
but he's a shy comedian and not confident in his skill.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
I would just love to. I just want to look at the code of some games and be like, what the fuck, bro?
Right, even like the gas
Look
turbine.
at Sonic 06.
Yeah, that one's interesting. I mean, that's literally set up with a random value, like assigned when you start a run.
Yeah.
There we go,
There's
nice.
some.
I forget what that value
Rounds.
was.
It's called fun value. I think it needs to be like below 52.
Below 52. Oh,
It's the exact number's not really relevant.
gotcha.
If, as far as I remember, it's a randomized value,
Right.
and then depending on that, certain events in the game will happen.
Nice.
Because you know those secret bosses it mentioned,
Yeah.
the one like So Sorry, only appears under very specific like random conditions.
Yeah, so sorry.
Otherwise, there's
actually,
just like an empty sign in the
is, yeah, 10
And
a.m.
we're at
on
15 minutes,
October.
dude. That's perfect.
Very
We got 2 more levels, both of them being very short.
And Glaze, like,
So is the
he had
band
to
ending
wait in front of his door
faster?
for like 20
Yes,
minutes.
yes. That's basically because we're not saving anyone, and
Yeah.
2 less left.
Stanley
And it's,
Parable
yeah,
go
like two-
outside
two less
achievements.
levels.
Go touch Stanley Parable literally telling people to touch grass since like 2010.
Right.
Okay. We're getting very
Touch
close.
grass.
Very close.
Very close.
Very close.
Very close.
This is a very short level. The thing is just right there. So
Why are there Foot Locker employees on the ground?
they're cleaning. But this one's really cool because you basically need. There's like a huge, like tunneling path. And there's big bro sligs with guns, and you need to basically bring all of these people from this side of the map to the other side. It's like dodging all these bullets and stuff, and it's ridiculous.
This camera's not
Come on.
on the angle.
It's not on even.
It's not on
Oh.
the screen right now.
Because of the resolution of the game, yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, okay, final level, guys. You know,
Final level.
we were Abe for the majority of this game, but this one's for Munch.
Now we'll be
It's
Kane.
basically Munch exclusive, kind of, besides this one clip.
Executives
Dude, you can't go
only.
in
I always wondered what was behind this door. It's like, just air.
there.
Yeah. Okay, get ready, guys. It's a very short level.
I'll hold my breath.
Okay.
Doing pretty well.
Not quite bad.
I might have fucked up. I might have fucked up.
So this gives us
Oh,
jumpy,
Jesus
yeah, jumpy powers.
All right.
Yes. We're gonna clip through this. Hopefully, takes a little bit.
This just looks like a solid snake level.
Okay,
There's a snake.
get ready, guys. Okay, we're gonna jump. Nice, and time.
Whoa.
So those are puzzles.
Why didn't you save them?
The game thing is to us. Show me on the doll where they touched you.
So Munch kind of controls all the puzzles and stuff. He can talk to them. Yeah. That's a great way of ending my speedrun. Yeah.
Is it because he didn't save it?
Yeah, well, I didn't save it. Basically, everyone, yeah. There's a certain amount you need to save in order to get the good ending, and most people will get it. Yeah. It's not super high, so.
What the fuck?
So this is the Vikers. So you've heard about the Vikers up until now, but you haven't seen the cutscene for them. So now you'll see it.
Hello, Lady Margaret.
Yeah, so Lady Margaret is the Gluckin Queen, and she smokes a lot, and so she needs new lungs. And the only lungs that will work is Gabbit lungs. But he's also the last Gabbit, so it's super expensive.
You there? That right?
Oh my gosh!
What the fuck? fever dream bullshit is this?
This is a kid's game?
Oh, it's yeah. Cheating.
Kids game.
Never.
Hey, look
Alright.
at the timer
Okay.
for my Odyssey speedrun.
What?
See, it's 52. Yeah, I did.
Oh,
I did a world
nice.
record Odyssey run. Yeah.
How about trying it again and doing the right thing? Nah, I don't
I'll
give
give
a rat's
cootie.
Yeah. So then these are the developers of the game. You know? Indeed.
Alright.
Their fault.
Yeah.
It's so nice to see everyone at the mental institution in one room.
Exactly. Dude.
Wow, that was an
Yeah,
interesting
dude.
game.
More
Yeah,
than
what
That's
the
pretty cool.
fuck? I'm
It's a great game, dude.